This is the second video of the practice word problems from week 6 of our booklets. Question 16 says, yearly homeowner property taxes are figured at a rate of $2.05 for every $100 of home value. Find the property taxes on a house valued at $273,000. So you ask yourself, if the value of the home goes up, would you also expect the taxes to go up? And the answer is yes, which makes this a direct proportion. You're going to pay $2.05 for every $100 of the value of the home. Tax over value, let's just say. Therefore, the question gets set up in the second half. The value of the home, $230,000. What will be the tax? Well, like always, we cross-multiply and divide by the number that's across on the x. So 230,000, multiply that by $2.05, divide it by 100, use your calculator, and you will get 55.96 That's the tax you're expected to pay on a $230,000 home. Question 17 says, Jim drove 156 miles in 4 hours. If Raju drives the same speed, how long will it take him to drive 468 miles? So this question, driving at the same speed, if he drives more miles, will it take him more time? Is that an up-up question, a direct? And the answer is yes, at the same speed. So our little law is 156 miles in 4 hours. That's his driving speed, so to speak, miles per hour. Now, if he's going at the same rate, how long will it take him, question mark on the bottom, to drive 468 miles? Well, his miles went up, so his time should also go up. And you're going to cross-multiply 4 by 468 and divide by 156. So 4 times 468, and then divide that by 156. And the math answer is going to be 12 hours. And that would make sense, because if he drove 3 times longer, he's going to take 3 times longer, a direct proportion. Question 18 says, the ratio of the weight of an object on Earth to the weight of the same object on Pluto is 100:3. If a buffalo weighs 39.68 pounds on Earth, find the buffalo's weight on Pluto. Record your answer to the nearest pound. So you're going to make a ratio of the object on Earth to the object on Pluto. So on Earth, it is 100:3. The second half, Earth to Pluto, 100:3. The object on Earth weighs 3968. So on the bottom, find the mass of this object on Pluto. We cross-multiply and divide. So 3 times 3968. And divide it by 100, we would get an answer of, round to the nearest whole number, it's 119. What is the unit? Pounds. LBS. 119 pounds. Let's round it a little bit. 19.04. Question 19. It takes Alex 40 minutes to get to work if he drives at a speed of 75 kilometers an hour. What average speed will get him to work in 29 minutes? Round nearest tenths if necessary. So he's got a situation where 40 minutes gets him to work if he drives 75 kilometers an hour. So now he has to get to work 28 minutes. The assumption is the same route. Would you expect that his speed would go up? Would it go down? If the time went down, would he also have to slow down to get there faster, or would he have to speed up? And the answer is he has to speed up to get there faster, which means it's an inverse question, which means you have to switch your denominators. So 40 over x would equal 28 over 75. So cross multiplying and dividing, 40 times 75 divided by 28. And you would get an answer of 107.1. And you round the nearest tenths. And that's a speed, so it would be kilometers an hour. The key to the question is recognizing that if the time went down, the speed had to go up to get you from A to B faster. And number 20, pro football offensive tackle who stands 6.5 feet tall, casts a shadow that is 5 feet long. 6.5 foot tall guy. Now it says at the same time, the stadium, which obviously is much taller, casts a shadow that's 152 feet. How tall is the building? So that should remind you that if the height goes up, the shadow should go up. Just a direct proportion. So we're talking about height to shadow, 6.5 to 5. So the height of x to 152. So to solve for x, you want to cross multiply and divide. 6.5 times that by 152, and then divide it by 5. The answer for the height of the stadium is 197.6 mathematically, but the question said round the nearest whole foot, so the answer would be 198 feet. And that's question 20. That's the last 5 questions of the booklet. The first 5 questions, 11 to 15, were in the previous video. Hope this helps you to distinguish between inverse and direct questions. Good luck with your assignment. Thank you.